Hi, my name is Edgar Arroyo and welcome to my TED Talk. Today we're going to be speaking about pollution and its effects on the world. In today's society, pollution is a major issue due to the spread of harmful substances or products, leading to environmental damage over time. As the world continues to modernize with new technology, it increases the risk of environmental contamination. We're going to start with transportation. Making sustainable transportation choices can aid with lowering the pollution caused by vehicles. The levels of pollution are usually expressed in levels of particulate matter in the air, which is composed of smoke, chemicals, and dust released into the atmosphere. With this due, people are at higher risk of cardiovascular diseases such as lung cancer and asthma with inhalations and long exposure. Ways to aid this would be with hybrid cars. Hybrids are made not only to consume less fuels but decrease the amount of carbon dioxide emitted into the environment. Similar to hybrids, electronic cars drive vehicles assist with reduction of population. Electric drive vehicles assist with the reduction of population. Instead of fuel, energy is stored and recharged in the car's battery, making it completely beneficial to the environment. Due to the fact that not everyone has access to these types of vehicles, it is suggested to rely less on private transportation and take advantage of public transportation, such as buses. Also, another one would be, the usual walking, a bike, small things like that would just take the cars off the road and have less effects on our atmosphere. Next would be technology. With the wide use of technology, energy is enormously consumed on a daily basis. Small changes in the way we conserve our resources can play a large role in saving energy. These changes can be as simple as limiting the amount of energy used per day by turning off lights when not in a room or even plugging out devices when not in use. Small things go a long way. This reduces the amount of extensive radiation and emission of electricity. Radiation has the potential to travel through devices such as cell phones, laptops, and even wireless devices. Nowadays, it has become more well known and individuals are encouraged to speak on the phone with headphones and increase the amount of direct contact with screens. As soon as the major manufacturers of computers and electronic devices realize the potential damage for electromagnetic radiation emissions onto users, they have automatically looked for ways to reduce the production of those ways. The media is also involved with warning individuals of possible hazards. Contact with electromagnetic fields or electromagnetic radiation possess many dangers, and recent studies suggest that they cause leukemia in children and breast and brain cancer in adults. Besides the major issues of air pollution that the environment faces due to technological and fuel-based resources, water is also greatly affected by pollution. According to mankind in the oceans, it is estimated that there is about a lot of water on Earth. About 97.5% of it is seawater and only 2.5% of it is freshwater, which makes it more susceptible for foreign substances to enter the water supply. Most recent studies have shown that over 8 million tons of plastic enter the ocean each year, killing sea life. New evidence also suggests that water pollution has also the ability to enter our food chain, creating unknown health effects. The main causes of water pollution, and most commonly known, oil and plastic. This can affect not only oceans, but lakes, rivers, groundwater, and aquifers. When humans come into contact with water, which has been contaminated by some hazardous chemicals, it puts them at risk. Fortunately, in today's society, we have high-powered technologies and filters in order to discard the waste. By watching documentary Plastic Pollution in Our Oceans by Sky News, it brings attention to the impact of water pollution at the life-threatening effects on marine life and sea creatures. This world is fortunate to have individuals that fight for change, including activist beach cleaner Afroz Shah. In just about a year, he was able to gather volunteers and organizations to participate in large beach cleanings, eliminating 4,000 tons of trash in 1 year. With the help of more people like Afroz, the amount of polluted water environments can vastly decrease. Environmental pollution is not only caused by the majority of human activities, but pollution can occur naturally as part of the Earth's regular process. According to Vaughan Newell's article of Nature and Sources of Pollutants, plants and animal life has always been dependent on natural transformations, continuously recycling high quantities of chemical substances through the biosphere. One of these chemical substances are in the air. It puts Once these chemical substances are in the air, it puts these beings at risk. For example, two of the most commonly known natural ways of environmental pollution is through volcanic eruptions and forest fires. During these catastrophic events, enormous amounts of smoke and harmful gases are released, resulting in an increase of pollution levels that can last for a long amount of time. Volcanic eruptions disperse large amounts of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, leading into the ozone layer. The amount of carbon dioxide released from volcanoes adds to the natural greenhouse effects, where wildfire emits carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. In conclusion, the environment pollution continues to be one of the largest problems that the world faces due to action of humans themselves. From the air in the atmosphere to the hundreds of deep feet in the ocean, harmful substances make its way to potentially impacting the lives of humans and animals. Air pollution can be reduced by making smarter transportation choices and limiting the amount of personal vehicles in transportation. Electromagnetic radiation pollution can be lowered by avoiding too much contact with everyday electronic appliances such as computers, televisions, and microwaves. It is also important to watch how we disperse our garbage so that it does not interfere with animal life and marine animals. In order to prevent or slow the increasing amount of pollution, individuals should be more knowledgeable of the consequences and take action. One step at a time, we can protect the air we breathe, the soil we use to grow our food, and the water we drink. Thank you.